I think it happened on both sides. I think it happened within the news media, and I think it happened within society. So within society, you have shifts in economy, shifts in how families operate, shifts in mobility. People are able to travel more, they're able to move around more, they're able to live more places more easily. So the economy of society as a whole has changed over the years. Within the news media itself, you have also had sociological changes, but you've had massive technology changes. You've had massive geopolitical priorities shift. You've had a lot more competition. When I was your age, there were 4 or 5 media outlets that people would go to over the course of a day. Now there are literally hundreds. And deciding who you're going to pay attention to and deciding who you're going to trust is now a daunting challenge for a lot of people. There is a thought that in democracies, we have to listen to a range of news media sources to get a fuller picture. But for a lot of people, that's a challenge. That's distressing for them because their days are busy, and then it becomes their decision as to who to trust. Credible media, accurate media, well-experienced media make mistakes, and those mistakes undermine that trust. There are media operations that purposely narrow the field of what it is they're talking about or what it is they're covering because their owners have an agenda. Their owners have an idea of what they want the public to understand and prioritize. So if you understand these things, you get to a point for a lot of people of, I don't want to listen to any of it. So there are all these different forces that have led people to have less faith in information, not just less faith in news, but less faith in information, less faith in science, less faith in their leaders, less faith in any number of things. And this, as a consequence, means there's less faith in news media. Well, I think, describing the media as a single organism is part of the problem. People have categorized media as being one thing. They've categorized social media as being another thing. And in fact, they're often combined entities. Further, I think there are trustworthy media, but are they considered trustworthy by everybody? No. There are some people who simply because you say respect or check television, they don't trust it. They think those entities have an agenda and they are opposed to that agenda. Just as equally, people feel the same way about Nova TV. They have an agenda. They're trying to pollute my mind, And I think getting past that is an almost insurmountable situation. It's almost like the climate crisis, right? To solve the climate crisis, everybody, every country, every government, every entity connected to the climate, and that means all of us, must come together with a sense of shared solutions, shared problem solving. Well, that has never happened in human history. And now there are so many competing forces. So there is no one solution to getting people to trust the media. You have too many agents of change within governments, outside of governments, who don't have an interest in people having faith in news media. So I don't think there is any one solution. I think the idea of trust in news media is tied to trust in government, trust in leaders, trust in society as a whole.